Yeah, welcome to today's video. I'm trying to keep up my posting schedule, but this one is not completely garbage video that I just made because I have to upload one video daily because I decided to force myself to do that. This video is about someone flying to Bergen, this is where I live, and then take a overnight train to Oslo, I think. So yeah, let's get into it.
Hiya folks, welcome to the video and welcome to Aberdeen. Now
Hello.
I just stepped off the overnight ferry from Orkney this morning, and rather than go home, I came straight here to an airport hotel, and that's because in today's video we're going to have a bit of a Norwegian travel day, and that'll all start first thing tomorrow morning with a flight to Bergen. Then if all goes to plan, we'll be on an overnight train to Oslo. Now the only reason I've come outside this evening is to do this intro while there's still some daylight, because I'm absolutely knackered. Last night on that ferry I didn't have a cabin and I didn't have any sleep, so I'm going to go back into my wee room just now, maybe grab something to eat and just relax for the rest of the evening, and this video will start properly tomorrow. Good night.
Good night, I guess. It was a beautiful day.
So this is my wee room for tonight at the Leonardo Inn. Well, I say wee room, it's absolutely massive, as is that bed that saved my life this morning. Now it might just be
Okay.
early October,
Well,
we've already got
actually,
Home
the
Alone
bed
on the TV
didn't
screen,
save your
and see
life,
that
you would
sad
have
little
survived.
table for one? That's where I'll be having my dinner. Now I can't exactly present my dinner very well because I don't have a plate, and I'm also eating it with a teaspoon. Classy, yeah? Have a look though. So we've got some chicken and sweet corn soup, and then we have sweet and sour chicken Cantonese style, and some rice. So
Not
this sad
good,
lad will get tucked
but
into his dinner, and like I say, I'll see you first thing in the
me
morning.
personally,
Is this
that
footloose?
looks
No
disgusting.
way. TV dinners, eh?
Typical morning.
What an excellent wee hotel. It's only steps from the airport, and it was under 50 quid a night. Be warned though, the beds are very comfy. That was difficult to get up this morning.
Comfy bed?
I think I said in the intro last night that we're having a very Norwegian travel day today, and it's starting with a Norwegian airline, Widerøe. I've never flown with them before.
That was a horrible pronunciation. Okay, this is how it's supposed to be pronounced. Widerøe. Again, Widerøe. Okay, but anyways.
I've always found them very expensive, but it's worked on this occasion because I'm just going one way. In fact, I think they are the biggest regional airline anywhere in the Nordic countries.
No. I think that's Norwegian airline and SAS maybe like it's on third place. It often flies to like smaller towns though, because like Norway has a bunch of smaller cities. Like for example, it's one place I've seen where like okay, I'm gonna try to find it. That's Greenland. Let me just check. No. Do, 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 do. No. Welcome to my shitty channel. But here, for example, like this, or actually surprised to you see when I searched it up, we isn't even close to having most airports per capita. That's actually the USA. But like every town basically who have a longer driving distance than like 2-3 hours to the closest nearby town has like an airport. Oh no, that one is military. La 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 la. Oh, where is it? But yeah, if a town is isolated enough, or like, well, like it doesn't have that high standard for requiring its own airport. So yeah, for example. Anyways, so Widerøe is the airline that often flies to those places.
Let me know if I've got that right or not. But anyway, yeah, we're flying with them to Bergen this morning. Really looking forward to it. It's always good to try a new airline, isn't it?
I might be wrong. Might be wrong. I don't.
And there's my wee flight there, 8:50, gate displayed at 8:10. Aye, I'm always early. It's how I've always been. I never have lounge access, of course, but I do always look for the quiet spot in the airport. And here it is, but no further.
Do airports in Norway have lounges? I don't know about that. Like, we have traditionally been like no first class or shit, but sadly that's changing. Like, as in now airports usually have like first class lines and stuff. That's a bit sad, but like I don't think we have lounges though. I don't know. I might be wrong, but yeah, I don't think it's space for that in Bergen International. I don't know.
I'm always good at manufacturing some kind of anxiety
But
for
of
myself
course, yeah. But yeah,
with these trips, and today's no different.
that's
Because
part
the
of
whole thing about getting to
traditional
Oslo by
Norwegian culture. It has disappeared now. Like my generation hasn't even heard about that janteloven. It yeah. Anyway, but like so yeah, it's sadly disappearing. About like, hey, we're all in the same boat. No, like you are not gonna get like be better than other and like and better like seating on airplane, but that's despair. But it hasn't completely though, because Norway is second, I think second biggest theme park, like announced that they would have like golden tickets. No, you know, like Universal Studios and stuff where you can skip the queue, and everybody got pissed and they had to uh, take that back, because like we still have some of that left. That, hey, you can't, that's not fair to like you get to skip the queue because you have paid more. But anyways,
tomorrow morning is because we've got a very special trip coming thereafter. Oh, announcement, sorry about that. So I need to be in Oslo by midday tomorrow at the latest. Let's see how this goes. I'm guessing this flight will be used mainly by people in the oil industry. I mean, you could use it for a wee weekend in Bergen, I suppose, but like I said, it's an expensive airline for that sort of thing. The one thing I do know, even though I'm standing here waiting for it, it hasn't even left Bergen yet. I was just checking Widerøe's onboard menu and it says Norway to Aberdeen, complimentary light meal, coffee and tea. Be interesting to see what this is. How quiet is this airport this morning? Now that Heathrow flight's away, I'm the only person here. It's after 7 AM.
most
Wow, can you see that
Scottish
sunrise through the
accent
reflection?
ever.
It's almost like that, eh? Well, almost.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it on its way.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Bergen.
Okay, as you can see, it's a prop plane. I think they have had a jet plane. I think they still have it. I haven't seen it in a while though. But anyways, most of their airplanes are prop airplanes, and that's because at least partially because they can land at smaller airport with like shorter runways of only like 1,000 meter or shorter. Like I think the shortest runways that's allowed in Norway is 500 meters, and then it's actually airports that have so short runways. But I think statistically, the most short runways in Norway have like 800 meters. That's also pretty short. But anyways, that's basically the main shtick is that they have prop planes. Oh yeah, they celebrated their 90th birthday short while ago, where like 90 year, if you were 90 years old, you could fly for free or something.
Ah, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. It's from the flight. We are now soon ready. Start up, set course towards Brugge. Estimate flight time 1 hour and 5 minutes.
By Alberta.
Well, there wasn't a whole lot to see out the window this morning, but it's not the most scenic route in the world anyway. Until arrival at least, wait till you see Bergen. So I just sat there reading my seatback stuff and got ready for my breakfast. It was just a roll and drinks, and it might not look like much, but on a 1 hour flight, anything at all is an unexpected bonus. I'll leave you now to enjoy a bumpy arrival into Norway, and I'll see you on the ground hopefully. One thing about the window seat, the curve of the fuselage, it doesn't leave much space for your feet, so just bear that in mind.
I have a realization I've never flown Vito.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight approaching destination. Expect to be on the ground in approximately 10 minutes. Time to check that your seatbelt is fastened. Destination port, so Oslo, temperature for the moment 12 degrees and it's gentle breeze from the south on the ground. Hope you enjoy your flight. Switch on the
Pretty good view. We're lucky to have a pretty good view when you're flying in. You know, no, Oslo used to have a view kind of like this, but you know, something happened. I've still not seen any comments about Fornebu. That means I have very low engagement and probably no one watches my whole videos to see that. Please comment about Fornebu. Anyway. Oh, yeah, that's the bridge to Sotra. I think it's from the 70s, I think. Maybe very late 60s. Anyways, and there you can see they're building a new one here because, okay, I have a personal experience. Like I had a work week, where like you 1 week you are gonna work on in like a company or something. I worked in like a museum over there, I think. But anyways, yes, for like 1 week. Well, it was cut short with the Norwegian Independence Day celebration, so it was, I think, 1 day shorter. Anyways, so the first days I were there, I got to go pretty early because like bus routes and such. But then my parents were like, okay, the last days you should be there for longer. So then I took the bus that went 3 p.m. instead of I think 1 p.m. And that's when it started to become that's partly a rush hour. Yeah, the whole road here up until here kinda. I don't know, maybe here anyways, or just one long queue that moved, well, not very, very slow, but slow. So like it took an hour, took an hour and well, half an hour longer to take the bus. So yeah, I really get why they're building a new one. That one are gonna have 2 lanes each way, so 4 lanes in total. And then I think they're gonna uh, make this a pedestrian slash light rail, I think. Anyways, just okay, where is this? Hmm, okay, I don't reckon. Oh wait, think. Oh, oh no, I think I know where this is. Maybe. Landing. Touchdown. Oh, there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bergen Airport, Flesland. The opening time is 10 minutes to...
Here in Norway, at least, I don't know about elsewhere. The naming convention for like airports here is the very local area, but their official name is um, their city, their airport for, and then airport. They have direct in Norwegian, they actually directly translated airport instead of the Norwegian word when translated in directly into English. So it sounds weird, but directly translated to English, that's a flying place. But airplane in Norwegian are fly or flying.
11.
So you can also say airplane place. But yeah, it's kind of sounds. And also airport directly translated into Norwegian Lufthavn doesn't sound that weird, but why the frick did you have to translate it directly when speaking Norwegian? But anyways,
Thank you.
so Flesland is the area it is in. That's like the older terminal opened in 1988. see that they're going through the.
I was saying to the guy at passport control where I'm going in the next video.
Okay, the thing is, okay, I can talk a bit more. Oh, so this is the airport from the 1980s. I have to use older, new, more shitty images. Okay, so this is the new terminal. That's where you go in and stuff, like check in. Then here is the older one from 1988. This is the very first one from when it opened. Yeah, it's a helicopter terminal for like helicopters going into the North Sea to the oil rigs. So many planes go here. This is for like external flights from like outside of Norway, but I think those gates can, if needed, be domestic flights. I think I saw a chart where it were like mixed, and these are domestic only. So like if you're gonna go out of the country, you have to go there, and then you are gonna pass through. Like the thing is that like now you're on international territory. Now you can buy overpriced things in the duty free store that you doesn't have to pay taxes for, but because the people assume that's cheaper, so people want to buy there, they increase the price, so you actually lose money. But anyways, that's like that all places. I think there is the old entrance that's blocked. Now this thing is a part of the airport itself. It's a hall there where you used to check in and stuff. I think that's just sits there. I've seen that they used to like do COVID test and stuff there under COVID. So yeah, you're passing through here. One side is for like people going to the flight, and this is for like people who have arrived. So yeah, now you know a little bit more about Bergen Flesland Airport. I also made this in art class, like a model of this one, the new terminal. But yeah, so you can see here he's going through this thing.
And he was saying it's his favourite place.
Oh, någon väntar mig. Oh yeah, någon väntar mig. Someone waits. I guess I don't know how to translate that. Okay. Someone waits more than someone waits more than others. Like in I don't know, but yeah, someone waits. Like it's of course like someone a kid will like have a parent. Of course, like a kid having a parent finally come home. Anyways.
But I'm going to make you wait to find out where it is.
Yeah, I think I've seen like his newest video, and I already assumed it's where the. I guess that where his final destination was. Like he were going further than just Oslo, and I was correct, but I'm not telling you that. You have to go and check it out for yourself, his channel. Oh yeah, yeah, now he is in. Okay, he has now
Control where I'm going in the next video, and
yeah,
he was
he's
saying
now
it's his favourite
going
place.
in the.
But I'm going to make you wait to find out
Yeah,
where it is.
yeah, now it's going toward the new terminal. That's the parking garage. Okay, now he's in the new terminal. Oh, welcome to Vestlandet. Okay, the west part of Norway, like this part. You know where most of the mountains and fjords are. It is mountains and fjords in northern Norway.
That's me landside now, so I can officially say
yeah,
welcome to Bergen. The flight
touristy
across was
place
fantastic,
in
by the way. You can tell that most people on board
Yeah, you know, hairstand.
do that all the time, so it was so chilled and relaxed. A nice change from low-cost airlines, you know. Obviously there wasn't much to see on the way, just crossing the North Sea, but the approach into Bergen, that's the first time I've arrived here by plane, and it was absolutely incredible. One thing I forgot to check though is, how do we get into town? Light rail, buses, heliport.
In Oslo, where they have a airport far away from the city, they have actually high-speed rail. It's expensive, and my mother last time we were there, but no, we take this slow bus instead. But also the stop of the rail was pretty far away from our hotel, so we would only save 3 minutes. But hey, I want to take the high-speed rail.
No, I don't think so.
But here it's just a light, or as we say, as we call it in Bergen, Bybanen, or directly translated city rail, I guess.
I'm guessing I'll be on one of those. Maybe not that one. I'm not that quick.
Been up in this place multiple times.
But what I'll do first is end this little segment by showing you how to get into town. Because like I say, it's the first time I've flown here. The last time I arrived in Bergen was by ferry, and the ferry took you right into the heart of the city.
Yeah, this one. The one from, I think, you know, the one from Denmark.
Well, I don't think we're so close this time. So I think I'll be going down there to the light rail. And is it here you get a ticket? Probably.
English.
New ticket. I don't even know how much 47 krona is, but go to payment.
It's kind of expensive.
So there's no actual ticket. It just stores it on your bank card. Okay.
For kids, it's
that's a new one on me.
A bit over.
Oh, Bergen Centrum, that sounds good, doesn't it? Good timing.
Bybanen. See that.
Flyet skal gå i kvart.
I can translate that. Where thing someone said. The airplane is going or leaving yada yada yada.
Ah, there we go. As always in Scandinavia, it seems that this is very efficient. Well, I hope I'm on the right train. I got them to send me a text as well, just in case there was any problems. You know, when you don't get a ticket, it's a bit weird, isn't it? I've had 20p in my shoe all the way here.
Oh. How do you just get the coin in your shoe? Taking this flight rail several times over.
It's just like the Edinburgh tram, isn't it? We're going through a lot of tunnels on this light railway. You can tell we're in a mountainous part of the world, eh?
Yeah, we have a bunch of tunnels there. That's partially why we don't have, you know, very good highways. Like, just look here. This is one of the main highways in Norway. The main highway is what is or E6. Get your fucking mind out of the gutter. It's yeah, the Norwegian word for 6 is sax. And if you wonder what the word for the thing it's in English, the thing you thought about, yeah, it's the same here. So it's written different though. Here it's 6 is written with a K. So yeah, this is like the main in a road, like here, like just one lane in each direction. Meanwhile, in Europe, because partially because they have more population, even though Denmark doesn't have more population, but it's more concentrated, but also because they have much more flatter terrain. You know, they have this. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. So yeah, it comes at a cost to live in Norway, especially on Vestlandet with all the mountains.
Right, what's this station called? Lagunen Terminal.
Oh yeah,
Where are we?
translated into English, that's Lagoon Terminal.
Okay, so we're here so far. Still a bit of a way to go yet. I'd like to get off at the train station. Is that a train station?
Wait, let me just see. Wait. Lagoon.
Go yet. I'd like to get off at the train.
Oh yeah, by the way, Lagoon, the terminal that is passing now, that's I think Norway's biggest mall. Of course, it's not that far from my house, so I've been there. Noen Hmm. I don't know. Or actually, no, I think that's the closest light rail stop to the airport.
Train station. Is that a train station?
Train station. It's closed where the last pieces of our monastery sits.
My hope is that if I get to the main station there'll be some luggage lockers and I can drop off the big bag. Seeing as I'm here for about 12 hours, you know, it makes sense. It's so nice here, isn't it? I'm finding that I'm actually filming more footage on the tram to the city than I did on the flight.
Oh! You can see their old tram, you know. Berlin doesn't have trams anymore, sadly, but here it was like, I think the last stop for the trams, and like, I think this is an old cafe where I think it's in use in the summer. Anyways, like, they would, it was a loop here, then they would turn around and, you know, go the other way. Yeah, yeah, as you can see there, here. Just wait a second. There. Okay. So this is this circa the same place here and here. If we just go here. Yeah, I think that's the same building there. But yeah, so the light rail, as you can see, kind of see there, the light rail goes there. if you look closely. But anyways. Oh yeah, that's the main parking garage in Bergen. Like most people like drive into Bergen. It isn't a very car friendly city, so like people drive in here and then park here and then have to walk the rest. It's also a few underground parking garages, but yeah, like big parking garages for. Yeah, and also in the first floor, or what British people will say ground floor, there is a bus terminal, Bergen's main bus terminal.
I see trains. I think it's time to jump off.
The train station.
That's the railway station, isn't it? I recognise the building. I just don't think I've been.
There is the last part of the old monastery. Actually, yesterday I walked there, crossed over there, and went there. Long story. We're like in the Bergen has a tradition of like having a big city of gingerbread, like built building houses in gingerbread and send it in, and then they will like put it on display. This year they actually have their own soda, which is overpriced, but not quite the same price as the ticket though for the light rail. A few kroner difference. But anyways, oh yeah, there is Lille Lungers one, like not really artificial, but like artificially enclosed. It used to be a part of Store Lungers one. I can use it. Okay, this is where he is. This is Lille Lungers one, small Lungers. This is big Lungers one. And once upon a time they used to be. Yeah, one thing, and also used to be connected. Like as you can see here, it used to be a smaller gap in 1948. But if we go to this old map from 1757, you can see here it used to be connected. So it were kind of like the same body for the. But anyways, they closed it off for like, of course, some time ago. So you used to be able to go both between the big and the small Lungarsvans. Now it's just one boat that's I think owned by the city. Yeah, I think that's like when you could drive between, like. Oh wait, holy shit, that's the Lungarsvan. I didn't know it used to be factories right there. Wait, seriously, it used to be factories there. They were probably already gone when this photo was taken. But let me just see. Also here used to be connected there too. But it used to be have like something that I've seen on an old photo of, like it almost looked like something from ancient Egypt or something. Oh yeah, Fastplassen, where like it used to be a car park there. Like this is like the main plaza of you know, Bergen used to be it was like the main plaza, and then it became a parking spot. You know, when they were when they were like doing stuff there, they would close off the park. Just look here. Is this really English one? Like, why did you have to demolish these things? They're cool. Why? But anyways, I'm really sorry for rambling about this. I think we should go back to the video.
Been round this side before. Oh no, I have. I was right here. So that takes you into the city centre. And let's see if we've got any luggage lockers in here. Fingers crossed.
I heard from my mom that it used to be, or maybe it still is in one of those thingies, but at least according to my mom's memory, it used to be a classy old restaurant here, but maybe she's remember. Oh wait, that's not a classy old restaurant. Maybe
Like I say, this is where I'll be leaving from tonight in a lot of hours, so I want to get rid of this bag. Oh, luggage lockers, perfect. Just have a wee look at the platforms first. The sleeper train that I'm on tonight is going to take us to Oslo. Now, I've done the journey in daytime before, and there is a video on the channel, so if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. Okay, luggage lockers.
I've taken that trip in real life, so I don't need that.
Oh, and you can check the size here.
I've also taken that train ride.
Got a feeling I will be medium. Or I could just leave it there, couldn't I? In fact, I think I can squeeze my bag into a small locker, so it's 29 per hour, or maximum 129 for 24 hours, so I'll be paying the 129, I think. Rent locker.
Worth it. Okay, good.
So I'm locker 437. 437. Oh, there we go.
Bad design.
There's a spider living in my locker.
Bad design of the patch to be so small.
Oh, have I got everything I need out of there? Let's hope so. I left my rain jacket in the locker. That's taking a chance in Bergen, isn't it? We should be okay.
Bergen is very well known especially in Norway, to have train. Like, it has been overdone a little bit with like much rain in Bergen, but like at least it has sometimes like maybe 1 week per year it has rained like almost non-stop, and then stopped for a little bit and then started again, like maybe 1 or 2 weeks a year that thing happens. Yeah, it rains
Hello, I'm back.
here more than in like where the western part of the country, where I think more people live in. At least population density there is higher here. And we also are trapped between these mountains, and mountains forces clouds to lose weight, and you know they do that by raining.
I did manage to kill some time, but I've still got like 5 hours until my train. But I'm already hiding here at the railway station because it's been raining. We're in Bergen, aren't we? But on the bright side, I have managed to film another wee video, which you've either seen already or it's coming soon.
I guess that's like a taste
I'm walking
test.
about killing time. I just went into Narvesen, picked up these pastries because they were half price after 5 PM. They'll do for the train tonight. And I got talking to the guy behind the counter, and he was asking me, where am I going next? And I was telling him, and he was like, oh my God, I've always wanted to go there. So that's actually the 3rd Norwegian person I've spoken to today who is so excited for me for my trip, and they were all wishing me well. But can you work out where I'm going yet?
Yeah,
I can remember reading somewhere that Norwegian...
I knew I assumed where it was going, and seeing his newest video, I was correct.
Is the easiest language to learn for English speaking people, and it certainly seems to be the case with these things. Look.
Okay, this is interesting. Bergen, or in Norwegian, Bergen bysykkel. He thinks it like bicycle, but actually this is Norwegian for Bergen city bike. The B-E is Norwegian for city or town. It's not distinguishing like different words for city and town. And cycle is the Norwegian word for, or bicycle. So yeah, I don't know why it isn't a space. So I guess that's count as a word, one word. City bike, but yeah, it's not a bicycle, it's cycle. Or cycle is pronounced. So yeah.
Bicycle. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but still. It's about an hour later now and it's finally dark outside. We're getting there, but where have I been in that hour? I've been in McDonald's. And you know what, when you're hanging about a city like this for a few hours, McDonald's is a great place. For the price of a coffee, you get warmth, you get free unlimited power, and you get toilets. I think that's quite good value. And it was good to get some charge back in my phone, because that's where my ticket is for tonight.
Yeah. Cheeseburger. Yay.
Oh, this crept in awfully quietly. You know what? That could be my train. I didn't even see it arrive. The barrier's still across, so we can't go and look any closer, but still, I think that's it, you know. I wish I could get closer to look in the windows, because this first carriage, it looks like they've got like business class seats in there, and I'm pretty sure that is the kind of unique lie flat beds that they have, so it is like business class on an aircraft, but on a train. I've never seen that before. I'd love to try it sometime, but not on this trip. And then further on there's kind of higher up carriages. I think that could be where the sleeper cabins are, and that's where my bed will be tonight. But now we've just got to hang about and see what time we can board. What's the time now? Almost 9:30, leaves at 11. Should be soon, shouldn't it?
You know, you can
so I'll be in car 3 tonight, which is this one over here. I'm just going up the other platform to try and work out how many carriages are on this train. What do you think? I think it's 8 carriages plus local by the looks of it. And this looks like a dining car. That's good to know they've got one of those. Although actually if we depart at 11 PM and get into Oslo about 6:30, I don't think I'll be using the dining car. And we're up at the normal seats now. Oof, that'd be some journey, wouldn't it? And that's us at the locomotive. I can't go any further on this
Oh yeah, I just want to rant a little bit. I've heard from my mom, so this isn't exactly the best source, but they have that V, the operator of this train, has ordered new train carriages. The problem about that is money, money, money. So what the new train carriages are like, you can fit more people in them at the cost of you being able to turn around the seats. So you have to just sit with your back against the direction you are driving. If you're unlucky, I don't know which way they're gonna be, but like, yeah, that's super fucked up. But you know, everything for profit. Capitalism is always good. Okay, I'm not a commie, but like, you know, that's one of the problems with capitalism.
Platform, I'm afraid, to look at it a bit closer. But do you see all the lights up there behind the train? That's the houses built high on the hill in Bergen. I love that. The big question though, as always, even though I've got a bed tonight, will I actually sleep? I kind of need to, because I've got an intense day tomorrow. Hey, maybe I can sneak around here for a closer look. This might work. Aye, so that's those lie flat beds. It is just like an aircraft, isn't it? See, you got the little seat there. Right now I can't remember what that's called, but I think that looks pretty smart, to be fair. I'll try and get in for a closer look when we get on board. Oh, I'm feeling very tired now. All this waiting about, I think that's the problem, isn't it? I think best case scenario, I'll be showing you pretty much nothing from that train tonight because I'll just be falling asleep straight away. It's quite selfish of me, isn't it? I've been issued with my wee card, so we're in wagon 3, 81 to 85. I hope that'll make sense soon. But I also asked if we can have a look in that first little carriage when I go on, just for research, and he said yes, so we'll get a closer look very soon. And that'll be me in about half an hour. Oh right, the barrier's been opened. Here we go, folks.
I'm just gonna say something. It's stupid, but the train cost... again, my source is my mom. But the train from Oslo to Bergen is more fucking expensive than just taking a plane. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is, of course, not high-speed rail. I really wish we had high-speed rail. Like, that thing is the main route. It goes tons of airplanes between Oslo and Bergen, and tons of people like travels by train between them. So like, what about making high-speed rail between them? They're like the main and also tons of people drive between them.
Can we get on here just now? Let's go and have a sneaky wee look at this.
Say what?
Aye, that's very smart, isn't it?
I've heard a story from like Americans that didn't know it was roads in Norway and were like, it's roads in Norway, yes. Oh, could you drive us then, I guess, because we didn't know. Well, it's buses and trains, so we don't need to drive you. Oh, no, I don't believe that. That's impossible. Norway is is backwards, I guess. They probably got confused between Greenland and Norway because, like in Greenland, they don't really have roads between cities, but like, of course, they have roads in the cities. Well, towns. No, town in Greenland really count as a city. And anyways, and also their airports are close to the town. Well, at least in Nuuk. Nuuk. You know, probably the funniest name for English speakers. Ha ha ha! Nuuk, go boom.
And you can see you've got an ottoman. That's what it's called, isn't it? You get a wee blanket. Bigger seats than I expected, to be honest. I think I will definitely try this at some point. We've got time, I think, so let me go up the end here and just sit in one of these seats. Dump the bag. Sorry about this, whoever's seat this is. Super wide, very comfy. And then of course when the bottom bit lifts up and it makes the fully flat bed, loads of space. And it's called Plusnat. Oh, that's very nice, isn't it? Right, off again. Let's go and find wagon 3. Here we are, let's get on board and get this bag off my back. So the first thing you come to is a toilet at the end of the carriage. I don't think there's one in the cabins. Let's have a quick look in.
No, it's not.
Nice to see it while it's clean. And that's us in. Right, we're looking for 81, 85. Now this is a wee bit wider than the Cali Sleeper, isn't it? And the one back home I'm like that. And there we are. But once you're in the cabin, it's very tight. Right, let me just dispose of this bag. Can I just slip it under there?
Lock the door. Shut the door. Shut the door. Just shut the door. Don't convenience everyone. there.
The cabins are very small now. Just before I show you around, there are people in the cabins either side of me, so I'll do this as quickly and as quietly as possible, okay? So yeah, the entranceway is very narrow. You've got 2 bunks, but I've just got this as single occupancy tonight. You can adjust the temperature here, and that's a night light. Not sure, maybe that's not working yet. And you just put your key card in there when you're not using it. Reading light, okay, reading light, and that's the ceiling light. That makes sense. We've got a normal European socket there, just beside the bed. A duvet. Feels quite firm, but it'll be okay. A little welcome aboard, and 2 wee chocolates there. And then you've got your normal kind of European just bin bags there. You've got a wee sink and a window. Can we open the window? You know what? I don't think we can. Emergency window opener, no. 2 bottles of water, some earplugs, some hand wash. We've also got this massive mirror, but the window's at the bottom, so I think I'll be on the bottom bunk. Aye, definitely. You got a towel as well. But it's just a wee hand towel. I don't think.
I heard that it used to be like, so like if you bought a single ticket for like a bed, then you could be paired with like someone else, so you have to share a room, but that it's no longer like that.
There's showers on board. Don't think so anyway. Oh, and up here, loads more storage space if you need it. And if you're in the top bunk, you've got this thing that you can pull up. So you don't fall out of bed. And then just all the other info on the back of the door there. Oh, and useful information as well. That's like 10:30 and we've just been allowed on board. So just about half an hour before to turn up. It's always nice to get on a wee bit before we actually leave the station. It just makes it a bit less stressful, doesn't it? And I've just noticed there's a big bright light there. I could have done this whole thing with a bit more light. What's this? Oh, nothing very much, I don't think. Oh, and that's for a razor, is it? Although it just looks like a normal socket to me. Maybe that's for the top bunk. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and my Norwegian travel adventure continues. Seriously though, I've got just about enough space to stand here. But hey, it could be worse. Imagine you were in here with a stranger. That could get awkward, couldn't it? Mm. Now, when I was picking up my card, the guy was telling me we have to be off the train by 6:45 AM at the latest. I think the train arrives into Oslo about 6:22 or something, he said. So we've got very limited time in here tonight, so I'm not going to go and explore the rest of the train. I hope you forgive me. I'm just going to try and get some sleep. Of course, I'm going to wait until we pull away from the station just to film that a bit, but then, yeah, I'm in my bed, I'm afraid. Even though it's an overnight train, it's saying the cafe is open for the entire journey. Here you can buy food and drink if you wish. We offer a selection of food, baked goods and snacks. We also offer mineral water, beer, wine and coffee. The cafe carriage is located in the middle of the train. And oh yeah, I almost forgot, my pistachio pastries. They're massive, by the way. Right, I've got to charge some GoPro batteries, so I think I'll have to lift the table so it's beside the socket. I don't know why they didn't just put the socket up there next to the actual shelf. That would have made more sense, wouldn't it?
Why?
But that'll be fine. We'll just need to fit under there.
Okay.
Let's see if we pull away on time. We're moving. But that was 4 seconds late, folks. Bear that in mind as well. Goodbye, Bergen. Like, it was nice seeing you again.
Tried to get up and then you just hit it. If you... That's the highway bridge from this part. At this part, I'm basically driving over the railway station. Yeah. Anyways.
Right, that's me in my bed. The bunk's actually really big. I'd say it'd be fine even if you were pushing 6'5", 6'6" or something. A good big duvet, that bodes well for a good night's sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Good morning, we are approaching Oslo Central Station, platform on your left hand side.
Good morning.
That's the high-speed rail I was talking about, Flytog, or airport, well, technically airplane train, or flying train, technically, very technically. But yeah, that's the high-speed rail that goes between Oslo Central Station and Gardermoen Airport.
And that is the end of the journey. We're here, we're in Oslo, and we've got 15 minutes to vacate this cabin. Can I get all my stuff together in 15 minutes?
I think
Let's
so.
hope so. Wait, I think that's me. I'm just having a last check that I've got everything. They don't give you long to get off this train. From waking up to getting off, you've got about 20 minutes. But the announcement just said the train actually leaves Oslo station again at 6:45, so there's no hanging about, folks. Always check under the bed. Well, as far as I can see, we're good to go. Now we've just got some rules. We need to leave the door open and leave the card outside, I think. In fact, I don't see anywhere to leave the card outside. Maybe they just meant in here. That's us. Goodbye, cabin. Let's get going. Sorry.
The Bergen rail.
Still trying to make sure I've got everything. I think we're okay.
I'm also that thing. That's a Norwegian male. Well, like male, like in you know, not alpha males, but like, you know, it's also some other companies there. I think this building is like original from the 1970s, but this top floor are actually built later, so I guess they built stronger foundation that they had to, or like, I guess, reinforce that so they could build a few extra floors.
And now I'm just hanging about to see if the train really does leave again at 6:45, or if that was just a threat to get us off in time. But I tell you what, it's nice to feel the cool Oslo air. Sleeper trains can always be a wee bit stuffy, especially when you can't open the window. It wasn't too bad, but still, it's nice to be outside again. And there's the dining car that I never did see.
Hi, train.
Aye, look, it was all true. There she goes.
Oh, that's like downtown Oslo, like that's where like the new modern kind of skyscrapers like are. That's like them, like they're all on one street basically. Just of course Google Earth images are like pretty old. Yeah, here. That's the train station. They are, of course, have those. That's the thing. You know, I talked about that building from the 1970s that have been added more floors. I've been on that hotel. So yeah, this is like the most modern, the street with the most modern buildings, and also it's also wide. Well, let's see. Is it still a good street? Yeah, they haven't destroyed it.
Imagine you were still in your scratcher. I mean, you'd wake up in some depot somewhere. At least you'd have a lie in, eh? Morning, Oslo. So how would I score that journey last night? I think I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. The biggest problem is how short it is. It seems to be the case with so many sleeper journeys that unless you go to sleep the second you get on board, you're going to end up having maybe 5 hours at the most, and I think that's being generous. I think I maybe had 3 or 4 hours sleep, but it was enough.
Interesting, because like I think the train ride is like 8 hours.
It saw me through the night and it was comfortable, and I'm not complaining because I've been in the seats before, you know. The little thing that did make a difference was I needed to charge my GoPro batteries, and that meant I had to have that wee table down because my cable wasn't long enough to do it any other way. So that was just a tiny wee thing, but it actually restricted my space throughout the night quite a lot. But there we go, we're in Oslo, and I'm guessing that's the end of the video, folks. Thank you so much for watching this little Norwegian adventure. And it's
So yeah, like and subscribe. Be the one. You can be the one and the first one to ask what Fornebu was, and then I can make a video about it. Yeah, good question. You know, I asked you to ask this question if you don't know. But yeah, like and subscribe, leave a comment about what Fornebu was, and as always, have a nice day, and rest in peace, Fornebu.